Hello, dear students. Welcome back to e-classes of Statistics Standard 11th. In this video, we are going to solve sums related to tabulation. That means we are doing the sums in table form from exercise 2.2, sum number 1. Let's read the question. There were 1400 students studying in Commerce College. Among them, 855 were boys, and of them 225 boys were in the second year. In the second year, the number of boys and the number of girls are equal. Among the 550 students of the first year, the proportion of number of boys and girls is 3:2. In the third year, the number of boys is 3 times the number of girls. Represent the above information in a table. Now, in the given data, there are two attributes. One, it's year of study, and second, it's sex of students. So, we will classify them into a table and then we will solve the sum. So, let's read the question one by one and let's note it down. There were 1400 students in a commerce college. That means total students in college were 1400. So this is the column of number of students, this is the column of total. So here I have already written 1400. Among them 855 were boys. That means out of 1400, 855 were boys. That means total boys were 855. This is boys column, this is total column. So here I have written 855. And of them 225 boys were in the second year. That means 855 were the total boys, and out of 855, 225 boys were in the second year. Boys column, second year column. So here I will write 225. In the second year, the number of boys and the number of girls are equal. Now in the second year, the information is given in the question that boys and girls were equal. We already have the information about the boys. The number of boys here in the second year are 225. And if boys and girls are equal, that means girls will also be 225. So when you plus 225 plus 225, you get 450. Among the 550 students of the first year, the proportion of the number of boys and girls is 3:2. Now 550 boys, 550 students of the first year. So this is first year, this is number of students. Total number of students in first year is 550. So I will note down here. The proportion of number of boys and girls is 3:2. Now the proportion is mentioned in the question that boys and girls proportion is 3:2. So we are going to find the proportion of boys and girls. So number of boys, if we want to know number of boys, so it will be 550 into 3 by 5. This will give you 330. Now if you want to know number of girls, that will be 550 into 2 by 5. That will give you 220. As the proportion is 3:2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So here 3 by 5 and girls 2 by 5. So this way we have taken out the number of boys and number of girls. So in first year the number of boys are 330 and number of girls is 220. In the third year, the number of boys is 3 times the number of girls. For that, we have to know the total number of students in third year. How we will come to know the total number of students? The total is 1400 students minus 550 minus 450. That will give you 400. Now, we have come to know the total number of students in third year, that is 400. Now as per mentioned in the question, the number of boys is 3 times the number of girls. So we can say that the proportion will be 3:1. And the total number of students is 400. So number of boys I have taken out by this method. 400 into 3 by 4, that will give you 300. Then number of girls, if you want to find 400 into 1 by 4, that will give you 100. So this way we came to know about the number of boys and girls of third year students. Now we will total this 220 plus 225 plus 100. So we will get the total number of girls 545. So this way we have solved the table method, the tabulation sum. We are done with the sum number 1. And now let's continue with the sum number 2. 1600 employees are working in an office. Among these employees, the number of men exceed the number of women by 15% of the total number of employees. The number of unmarried employees are 800, less than the number of married employees. The number of unmarried women is 195. Represent the above data in a suitable table. So, in the given data, there are two attributes. First, sex of employees, and second, marital status. So, according to these two attributes, we will classify and prepare the table. So, let's read. 1600 employees are working in office. That means the total employees in the office are 1600. So, here we will note down total employees. We'll note down here. After that, among these employees, the number of men exceed the number of women by 15%. So we don't know the total number of men. So we will consider the total number of men as X. So we will write here, suppose number of males is equals to X. And so if we consider the number of males is equals to X, then we can come to know the number of females too. That means total employees are 1600. 1600 minus X. X means number of males. 1600 minus X, we can come to know number of females. So number of females can be known in this way. And now here it is given that the number of men exceed the number of women by 15%. That can be solved in this way. Number of male is equals to number of female plus 1600 into 15% that exceeds. 15% can also be written as 15 divided by 100. So number of males that we have considered X. So I will write here X. The number of females we have considered as 1600 minus X. So in place of number of females, I will write here 1600 minus X. Now, as it exceeds 15%, and if we calculate 1600 into 15%, that will give us 240. So now if we solve this equation, we are going to get 2x is equals to 1840. That means x is equals to 1840 divided by 2. That will give you 920. Now x is equals to 920. That means number of male is equals to 920. So now I'll write down the number of male in the total column. So as this is male column, this is total column. So here I'll write the total number of male, that is 920. Now we know the total employees, we know the total male. So 1600 minus 920 will give you the number of females. So 1600 minus 920 is 680. Now after that, the number of unmarried employees are 800 less than the number of married employees. Now we don't know the number of married employees. So we will consider number of married employees as X. Suppose the number of married employees, suppose the number of married employees is X, and if we came to know the number of married employees, then we can also come to know the number of unmarried employees. Number of unmarried employees 1600 minus x, that means 1600 minus number of married employees. This way we can come to know number of unmarried employees. Now in the question it is mentioned that number of unmarried employees are 800 less than number of married employees. So number of unmarried employees, as they are 800 less, so they can be taken out in this manner. Number of unmarried employees is equals to number of married employees minus 800, as they are 800 less. So number of unmarried employees we have considered as 1600 minus x. So in place of number of unmarried employees, I will write 1600 minus x. And number of married employees we have considered x. So in place of number of married employees, I will write here x minus 800. Now if we solve this equation, we will get 2x is equals to 1600 plus 800. That means 2x is equals to 2400. That means x is equals to 2400 divided by 2, and that becomes 1200. So x is what? Number of married employees. So the total number of married employees are 1200. Now as we know the number of married employees, we can also come to know number of unmarried employees. 1600 minus x, that means 1600, and x we have taken out, that is 1200. 1600 minus 1200, that will give you 400. So number of unmarried employees is 400. So now I will note down the number of married employees in here. Total employees, that means total married employees, that was 1200, and total unmarried employees that we taken out, that is 400. So this way we are aware of married and unmarried employees, 1200 and 400. Now the number of unmarried women is 195. Number of unmarried women, so this is unmarried woman and this is female column, so here I will write 195. So 400 minus 195, if we do, we can get the number of unmarried male, that is 205. And if I do 920 minus 205, I can get the number of married male employees, that is 715. Similarly 680 minus 195, if I do, I can get number of married females, that will 485. 680 minus 195, that is 485. So this way we have solved the tabulation method sum number 2. We are done with sum number 1 and 2. Thank you.